watching episode 5 of House of the Dragon. If you want to watch the whole entire episode with me along with other things, head on over to my Patreon. If you want to be like one of those wicked awesome people and help me get to 5,000 subscribers, because we are so almost there, like less than 300 away, subscribe! We're gonna jump in. Last week's episode was Species Spicy. I'm excited for this episode.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea.
Cousin? Dear.
We're in the Vale.
Care for some company?
I'd rather ride alone.
This is Damon's wife. I worry for her. I feel like Damon is going to...
Husband?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be by myself with him. Yeah, he's gonna kill you.
I knew you couldn't finish. Craven!
Oh my gosh, she's gonna bash her head in. No, you're... Oh, you're not... The dick! Okay, I'm glad they didn't show it. Oh, that umbrella! I love it. Oh, okay.
You chose Rhaenyra.
She swore her innocence, and I believed her. If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir.
Yeah.
The king will die. And if Rhaenyra succeeds, in war will follow. To secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice.
I hate him, but I don't want to say he's wrong. So there was no time jump yet, it seems. Well, where are we going? She's really pretty. He's not looking good. Is Rhaenyra gonna get married in this episode?
Welcome to High Tide, Your Grace. My father has but just returned from his long journey, and he has hastened to the Hall of Nine to await Your Grace's arrival.
I feel like Corlys has been avoiding him since the whole Crabber incident.
Lord Laris.
Princess Rhaenyra, I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she is unwell.
He's gonna tell her about the tonic, the potion, the moon tea.
Just that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
This little gossip.
Yeah.
He's such a Varys? Was that his name? Varys. She feels so betrayed.
Yeah, I thought
And she kind of was.
That condition must be something very serious.
Get out of
What
here.
happens it is.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Rhaenyra technically didn't lie to her because she said that she didn't bone Daemon. She didn't say that she didn't go after Sir Criston. I love how everything is so detailed. His driftwood throne.
Be welcome. May I offer you a chair?
Cousin.
Princess.
I'm glad we get to see her again. Yeah, he's missing some
Are you well?
stuff. Very well.
I congratulate you, Lord Lionel.
Oh, this is when he's gonna present the offer of Rhaenyra.
I wish to propose a marriage
Lenore?
between your son, Selena, and my daughter and heir, Princess Rhaenyra.
I wonder how they're gonna take this. Will he be happy?
There are certain details I would wish clarified. We would like to know how the succession will be handled.
Yeah, because he has a son also.
Rhaenyra, upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. She and Selena's firstborn child, regardless of gender, will inherit the Iron Throne from her.
Their children would take their father's name.
You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she's a woman.
Might I have a chair brought in?
I love her because he's only there because this is the best option. But she still cares for him because they're cousins.
When their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen. Dragons will rule the Seven Kingdoms for the next 100 years.
How long is it they rule? About 100-ish? 120 years?
This is an equitable compromise.
Good.
I mean, for both houses, they are the best option.
In truth, if it had to be someone, I'm glad it is you.
It's kind of hot.
I know this union is not what you would choose. Dare I say it is a matter of taste? I prefer roast duck to goose.
You're calling him a goose.
It's not for a lack of trying. There are those who like goose very well.
What are we talking about?
And what do you propose?
We are married on the outside, but we do what we do behind closed doors.
We perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm, and when it's done, it's dined as we see fit.
This could be the best thing for both of them. Could this be the happiest marriage for the kingdom that it's had in a while?
My cousin chose to sail into this tempest, husband. It's undignified of the king to drag himself here and beg for Laenor's hand.
Do they seem familiar?
They grew up together. Familiarity is not at issue.
Sometimes it should be.
You know his true nature.
He will outgrow it.
Are they edging on saying he's gay? Because anyway, Rhaenyra seems cool with it.
We are placing our son in danger.
You're really not, especially with Rhaenyra, because she would be so cool with it.
That was before there was a true-born prince named Aegon Targaryen.
Oh yeah.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged.
Our house controls the realm's navy and half its dragons.
They both have very good points.
You were robbed of the crown.
I never wore the crown.
And I would remedy that small-minded error by any means necessary.
I love him.
That Rhaenyra will be queen of the Seven Kingdoms and you will be her king consort.
You just have to give her heirs and then you can do what you want. Honestly, if I was him, I would be sad to leave this home and go to King's Landing. Like, this just seems like such a nice place to live. And him and his BF are so cute. I'm nervous because I don't want anything to happen to him, but where we're jumping around so much in time, I don't think they would give that much screen time to something happening to his boyfriend.
Ha-ha, you fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders!
What is this gazebo they have on their boat? I
needed to see you, Princess. I've heard you say so many times how you loathe the lot of your position. Now the day comes that you did not choose him. He was chosen for you.
It's true.
I have deep knowledge of the port at Sunspear, where I've seen the ships of Essos setting sail.
Oh boy. Is he about to ask her to, like, abdicate the crown? Is that what you call it? And run away with him?
I'm asking you to come with me. Away from all of this.
Oh. But this is her family. I think this is too much for you to ask.
You could marry me. A marriage for love.
He's breaking my heart. She would love to do that, but she can't. And you know this. You know she can't.
I am the crown. Do you think I would choose infamy in exchange for a bushel of oranges or a ship to a shy? It is my duty.
Oh, now his heart's breaking. Heart's breaking all around. Okay, now she's gonna be like, we can still...
I've gone to leave to pursue his own interests. And in turn, he's gone to be the same.
This is probably hurting him even more.
So you want me to be your whore?
My white knight.
I took an oath.
Yeah, and you kind of made him break it.
As a knight of your king's guard, I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name.
He told it the proudest moment for his family, like the highest honor.
If you were married, I might be able to restore it.
So, Kristen,
I'm not on your side. You gave him and his family the highest honor they've ever had, and then you made him sully it. I'm not about you. I'm so upset with you. You broke his heart. She is a lot like Daemon. I love her. She's chaos and I love her. Oh gosh, and now we're home and Alicent's gonna be mad too. Rhaenyra, we are just fucking up left and right. Oh, King's gonna die soon. Jeez, Alicent's probably freaking out about her and her sons now. I'm glad this is heating up.
So, Kristen, you've been summoned. The Queen.
Oh, I'm very nervous right now about what's gonna happen.
I fear I must question you on a delicate matter, Sir Kristen.
I feel like I just started sweating. This has instantly made me nervous. She can't suspect him. She has to only suspect Daemon, right? He's probably like, fuck with these royal women and having me get near them. I'm just not about this.
The night of Daemon's return.
Cool, Sir Kristen.
There may be errors made, rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace.
No! No, Sir Kristen! No, 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 no! This can't come up because of an accident. She's not talking about you.
I have committed it.
No!
At her instigation, it is true. I deserve no consideration.
It's not true. You deserve so much better. I'm gonna cry if anything bad happens to him. I'm already freaking out.
I would ask only this. You would sentence me mercifully to death.
She's not gonna tell anyone. She's too good for that. You can't tell anyone, Allison. You know he doesn't deserve this.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen. You may go.
Good. I was so nervous for him. I think that's the end of it. I don't think she'll tell anybody. Oh!
Fresh set of herbal poultices that might be more.
I hate it. Thank you. I hate it. Chop the whole arm off. What does he have? Do we know what he has? Chop it off! Did they put stuff on his arm, or is that what his arm looks like? Chop it off. At this point, throw the whole king out. It's just done. We're done. Bye.
Where's the queen? She is otherwise occupied, Your Grace.
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel? What will they say of me when the histories are written?
You were good, but you were too soft. I don't think he'd really be remembered.
There is a part of me wishes I'd been tested.
I mean, he kind of was tested with the whole crab beater thing, and he decided to ignore it.
It is perhaps best not to know.
Is he dying right now? Did he just die? Are these the Valerians? So cool to have your own dragon.
His Grace, King Viserys,
Okay,
announces the
so we're here for a wedding, not a funeral. So nervous, I'm like, are we here because he died? We're here for a wedding. I'm a little nervous about this wedding. Weddings in the Game of Thrones universe don't usually go well. Ah, her hair looks stupid, but her dress looks awesome.
Where is the Queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
Yeah, where is the Queen?
I understand the Queen is still readying herself for this.
This is why men wage war, because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Oh, your joke is dumb.
Princess Rhaenyra, congratulations are in order.
We are very honored to have you as a guest. I was most distressed to hear of the Lady Rhea's tragic passing.
Oh, yeah. We both know your brother killed her. Is this the Valerians? Yeah.
House Velaryon, Lord of the Tides, Master of Driftmark, and his lady wife, Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, and their son and heir, Selena Velaryon.
Oh, I love this. He is good looking. They're a good looking match. Oh, Sir Kristen, my heart, babe, it breaks for you.
My betrothed.
My betrothed.
Cause this is the cutest two cousins can be. Yeah. At least they're not brother and sister. At least he's not 2 or 12. At least he's not 60. Okay, things are about to get a bit more spicy. Cause oh my gosh, is he gonna like challenge for Rhaenyra? His hair, Daemon's hair is looking better this episode. I know Daemon's bad, like Daemon is bad, but when he smiles, I melt and I can't help it.
Be welcome as we join together in celebration with House Targaryen and
Walked in. I'm very nervous to see what's about to happen. She looks 10 out of 10. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, that was a power play if I've ever seen one. I'm very nervous about what this girl is about to do. She could ruin Rhaenyra, so her son has to inherit the throne. I'm so nervous.
Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
Green.
I am very nervous for this wedding and I'm very excited. Allison is not f***ing around.
What a blessing this is for you.
Allison can be terrifying. I will say that. Allison just entered the game and she is not one to be f***ed with. I'm very excited for her.
I hope to
Stop looking at us, Daemon.
a second age of dragons, 7 days of tournament and feasting.
I want to see that.
At the end of it all, a royal wedding.
Are they even gonna get married? I don't know. I'm so nervous. Stop looking at us, Daemon. Making me even more nervous. looking at is Damon.
I was never much of a dancer.
It's not much different to combat.
I shall hope for a different outcome.
The more things seem like they're going right, the more nervous I'm getting. And every time she moves now, I'm gonna mildly freak out.
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
Know that Old Town stands with you.
Everyone's looking at each other, and I know Laenor's boyfriend picked together who Rhaenyra's boo is. I don't know if Daemon did.
Who are you?
Sir Gerald Royce of Runestone.
And?
Disrespectful shit.
I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Terrible thing. Such a tragic accident.
You know better than anyone. It was no accident.
Lady Rhea and I had no heirs. As her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
to inherit all of Runestone.
He is such a snake.
I plan to fly to the Eyrie and petition Lady Jane myself. Perhaps I'll see you there, Sir Gerald.
I hate how one scene I can hate him, and the next scene I'm like, yeah. Stop it.
Has anybody ever told you you're nearly as pretty as your brother?
Don't flatter me, my prince. I was sorry to hear about your lady wife.
Don't be, I wasn't.
The handsome parable.
Of course you know.
Sir Kristen Cole. I believe Sir Kristen has bloodied that white cloak of his with your bride's maidenhair.
Keep your voice down.
Sweating again, too many people know our secrets. There's so many moves and counter moves, and everybody just needs to blackmail for themselves to make sure they don't get killed or replaced or... Hey! Is that what they're yelling?
No, but we are both deeply invested in this union.
Very.
Sir Laenor is quite dear to me.
Quite
As
dear.
I know, the princess is to you. But we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets.
They all have a vested interest in keeping this secret, but it just sucks because Alicent knows of it. I feel like Daemon's gonna figure it out. This all taking place during a wedding is just making me so nervous. Of course, he finally made his way to the princess. And the king is just eating his best meal because it could be his last meal.
Sepa unedarias. Esa dintok stor un aledra aderior. Nuko kepo miseri robacas. Zadris dorot unumacas. Siempre siris ohis.
Oh, stop it! What just happened? It's not a wedding unless someone dies. I don't know. Is that where Rhaenyra was? Who's fighting? Did Sir Kristen go after? Oh no! Why are they fighting? Sir Kristen's gonna kill him, and then Sir Kristen's gonna get killed. Oh god, what the fuck? I feel so bad for him. Why did it happen?
Love of the Seven is holy and eternal. We stand here tonight in thanks to join two souls as one. Warrior, hear now their vows.
I am yours, and you're mine.
His little tiny sad voice. No, you can't kill yourself before you tell me why you did this.
I proclaim Lenore of House Velaryon, Rhaenyra of House Targaryen to be man and wife.
Sir Kristen.
Oh my gosh. That was a really good episode. That was awful. That was horrifying. That was 10 out of 10. A Game of Thrones universe wedding. That holds up. That tracks with the wedding theme in Game of Thrones. Where shit is this going to happen? Why? Why did he do that? I thought things were going okay, and of course when things go okay, they explode. At first, I didn't understand who was fighting because I'm like, Rhaenyra and Daemon wouldn't be like throwing fists at each other. And I don't know why anyone else would hit either of them, but it was just around where they were. I don't understand why Sir Criston and Laenor's boo would be going after each other. I don't remember his name. I don't understand what he could have said to Sir Criston to set him off. Like, I don't know, was it like the thought of Sir Criston being like, I will always be in danger, I'll always be indebted, somebody was always gonna know my secret. I don't know, like, was that it? I don't know. I'm so freaking confused and I'm so sad. Let me know what you guys think about this episode down below. Thanks for watching it with me.